how do you grasp the stunning lack of object constancy in a covert narcissist? We're breaking that down in this video. Hey, I'm Dr. Melissa. I'm a trauma expert and top doctor. And in this video and on this channel, I help you identify the hidden narcissists in your life, identify the drama and the chaos that they cause in your life, and then turn that drama and that trauma into gold, becoming stronger and more powerful than you ever were before. If that sounds like exactly what you need, click subscribe, click that notification bell so that you are notified of each and every video. Today we're talking about the lack of object constancy and whole object relations in a covert narcissist. And this is a concept that is so widely confused. For those people or professionals who are looking to determine which person is the covert narcissist and which one is the victim, this can be extremely helpful. I know how it is. You want to be sure your partner is a covert narcissist. And more importantly, you want to be sure you're not. Or maybe you want to know how to discern the difference between the covert narcissist and the victim to perform your job well as a judge, an attorney, a guardian ad litem, a therapist, a pastor, or some other professional. Covert narcissists can fake empathy, apologies, and a desire to improve. They are masters of presenting well. They can also convince others of their false stories and rack up loads of false testimonies. But to the best of my knowledge, they cannot fake object constancy. In the step of discerning the covert narcissist from the covert narcissist's victim, their lack of object constancy is their tell. So what the heck is object constancy? Object constancy is the ability to believe the relationship is stable and secure despite conflicts, disagreements, or other challenges. And similarly, it includes maintaining a positive relationship with someone despite being hurt, disappointed, angry, or frustrated by their behavior. Object constancy involves seeing the whole person, the good and the bad, at the same time. Here are some examples. Loving your baby that's been crying for 3 hours in the middle of the night when you're exhausted. Understanding that your partner is triggered when they snap at you and offering them a hug. Loving and visiting an elderly parent with dementia who doesn't remember you. Someone who lacks object constancy feels that loss of emotional connection and relationship with every negative experience. They may experience a significant amount of anxiety, particularly a fear of abandonment. And they are the type of person who ends a relationship over a single experience, even important relationships. In the absence of another disorder, the victim likely has object constancy. They are capable of holding both perspectives, the good and the bad, about a person and about the relationship at the same time. They acknowledge the covert narcissist's good points, saying things like, he's a really good provider, or she really loves the kids and is a great mom, or he has a great sense of humor, or she's a fantastic cook, or we've had a lot of really good times, or I miss the person I married. The victim has the ability to acknowledge these good attributes even while they're angry, hurt, disappointed, or betrayed. The covert narcissist, on the other hand, lacks object constancy. They see a person as all good or all bad. This is what's known as whole object relations, and it can flip in a second. And equally important, the covert narcissist sees themselves as all good or all bad, and that can also flip in a second. When the covert narcissist is emotionally dysregulated, they will tend to see you and or themselves as all bad. And once they emotionally regulate, that switch will flip to all good. This is why a covert narcissist will yell and scream about dinner not being ready when they walk in the door from work, and then come downstairs 5 minutes later, cheerful, and ask if you'd like to go out for dinner. Or tell you that they are miserable and they want a divorce. And then next week, ask you about planning your 25th anniversary party. Or tell you with despair how they feel like such a loser. And then immediately flip back to acting entitled. The victim gets a front row seat to the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde experience. It's as if the covert narcissist is two distinct people. When the covert narcissist sees themselves as all bad, they'll say to the victim, "Nothing I ever do is good enough for you." Or, "Oh yeah, I get it. I'm a horrible father." Or, "Got it. I'm the worst wife ever." The victim will respond, "I never said that," with a confused look. Often they start trying to defend themselves and defend what they said because the intent was never to hurt the other person. And this entirely lets the covert narcissist off the hook. When the covert narcissist sees you as all bad, they will say to the legal system, church authorities, anyone who will listen, "She never loved me," or "He was using me all along," or "She played me," or "The relationship was terrible from the start." A victim may resort to very black and white thinking and say those things too, if they're very early in their healing process, or if they didn't develop whole object relations and object constancy as a child. Childhood experiences that prevent the development of whole object relations and object constancy include being yelled at or mocked for crying, being rewarded for performing well in sports, school, music, and being punished for not performing well, or being treated poorly for being sick or injured. But even if the victim doesn't have whole object relations and object constancy about the covert narcissist or the relationship, they may be able to hold good and bad perspectives about other people or things. The covert narcissist cannot. The covert narcissist is unable to fake object constancy. Listen to the way they talk about themselves and their relationships. Notice the inconsistencies. Sure, they'll flip-flop from their ex-partner being all good or all bad, but are they able to hold both at the same time? Are they able to say, "I couldn't trust him because he regularly lied to me, but gosh, we had fun together"? Or, "She betrayed me with an emotional affair, but gosh, she's a really good mom to our kids"? Or, "He was so hurtful in the end, but the first few years were wonderful"? These are not things a covert narcissist will say. They cannot hold the duality. Object constancy is different than expressing love despite abuse for a trauma bond, but that's a video for another day. If this video resonates with you, if it opens your mind and you say, "Oh my gosh, things make so much sense now," type "I see the good and the bad" in the comments. Then like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Share it with someone you want to understand what it is that you lived through. And if you know that you're ready to move forward on your healing journey from narcissist victim to anti-fragile narcissist survivor, I invite you to download my free guide at narclesslife.com. I'm Dr. Melissa, and I will see you in the next video.